So what I'm going to do today, I wore my blue shirt. Now, I am wearing one of the ones I designed and that contest that I entered for Avatar, BoxLunch, Hot Topic. So this is affiliated. My Chibi Saka design. You can buy it. I have the links down below. I do get a little percentage of that. And yeah, I got the like fan favorite award, and like I know the creators looked at my work and stuff and liked it, and that's just so cool. But yeah, so that's a thing. I wore that for today. I also wore my Avatar sweatpants from BoxLunch or Hot Topic. Here they are. Here are the sweatpants. And here we go. I just can't even believe this is a thing and that it's in my hands. So I'm gonna start with my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it, and I'm gonna go into Ice Shield, and that's going to be my transition and crease color today. I do have both eyes primed. I will do maybe primer and no primer tomorrow to test it out. You're gonna see all of it though, don't worry. Let's see, so it's coming out a little gray so far. Oh, there we go. We're building up. We're building up. Maybe too if I like set my eyeshadow primer, created a base, maybe this would come out a little more blue. But I have to say at the same time, Avatar, again, it is more natural, naturey. So earthy. It doesn't have to be like so bright. I get it. I'm gonna do the pack and blend a little bit now, just to see if I can get more of a straight color out of it than it being so muted. I just want to see if it's there. That blended well, by the way. It applied well. I'm gonna take my IBY crease brush. I'm going into the same shade, Ice Shield, and I'm gonna put that here deeper in the crease. Okay, it's building up. They also depend on your skin tone, but I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. It's beautiful. It goes so well with everything. Then I'm going to take some on my pinky, and I'm going to put that on the outer third of my lid. I'm going to in-person karate today, so this will definitely get a good wear test. So will everything else I use, because I'll be wearing a mask too. I love it. Then I'm going to take Moon Spirit. Let's see how much of a duochrome this really is. Kind of looks blue to purple. I don't know if it's really going to be like that. I feel like these are big pans too. I don't know if you can see that, but that's going on the, like, it's not super strong, but it's there and it's pretty. This is going, I can't even talk, I'm so excited. This is going on the inner 2/3 of my lid. You know what, maybe I'll leave a tiny spot for Water Tribe. So Water Tribe here. What is that? Is that like an iridescent kind of thing? You know, like when the shadow like looks kind of white and chalky and then it comes off like a different color. I don't know. I'm going to put that on the inner third. I'm not too sure. I'm going to blend that in. It's a little, I'm not really sure what this is. I'm not really sure what this formula is, or I don't know. I'm thinking that's what it is, but it's not a very strong, shifty kind of thing going on, you know what I mean? I hope I'm making sense, or at least some sense. Then I'm taking my dollar store brush, going into Water Tribe again, and I'm gonna put that as a brow bone highlight because that's what I like to do. Yeah, it's like a white blue, kind of. It's very whitish. Okay, now I'm seeing a little more of that iridescence coming through. It's stronger on the camera than it is in real life. but it's there. I get it. Okay. That's beautiful. I do like it. Even if it's not totally my style or totally what I was expecting. Then I'm taking my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it, going back into Ice Shield, and I'm going to put that on the outer third of my lower lash line. Nice. Yeah, definitely packing works better with this shade if you want it to be bluer. And then, oh, why did I put that brush away? Because I'm so excited. I'm going to take that same brush and go into Moon Spirit, and let's see how it applies with brush. Kinda, but we all know what I like to do, use my finger. It is a very soft shade. There we go. And then I'm going to use the same brush again, just to see what happens with this one here. And I'm going to put that on the inner third. Nope, I'm going to use my finger again. It's okay. That's what I always do anyway, or most of the time. Blend that in, and I guess I'll put a little bit on the inner corner because it's there. Yeah, I would like a stronger iridescence or a stronger blue to this, but overall though, look at that. And this is my favorite type of blue to wear, like kind of this true blue, like more purpley blue rather than a green blue. Well, really my favorite is periwinkle, like a periwinkle shimmer. But yeah, I love this. I love this tone. I love this. And am I a little biased because this is Avatar? Yeah, probably. But I feel like it balances out because I'm also biased in like I want to go harder on it in some aspects, and I also feel like I want to let it go in some aspects because I'm so excited. So hopefully the bias balances out. So then I'm going to go in with the Katara eyeliner. I'm going to try to put it on the waterline. Honestly, I don't think it's going to work because my experience with the Creme gel liners is that the shimmers, yeah, not much is happening here. The shimmers don't really apply well on the waterline. They don't wear well on the waterline. I'm sure though on the lid or the upper lash line, they're very pretty, or underneath here. But I'll show you a swatch. This is all it's doing for me right now, which isn't much. Disappointing, but it doesn't really have anything to do with the Avatar collection. That's their usual formula for these kinds of eyeliners that they have. So like I said, maybe they should have chosen a matte, or you don't use it this way. But I think that would have been a better idea so that people could use it this way. I think that would have made more sense. I think people said that Moon Peach was the icier of the highlighters. So that's the one I'm going to use today. Let's see. Should I start with a brush? Sure, I'll start with a brush. Just for you. I'm going to use my Moda Contour brush. And so maybe like that little bit of iciness in there. I don't know. So I'm going to swirl it around. Yeah, it's Creme, in case you've never seen those before. Nothing is happening. Not a darn thing. Just a, well, teeny bit of shimmer. Not what I want. So I'm going in. And it's, yeah, it's like an icy peach. I like that. I do. I've been looking, I'm always on the hunt for a nice peach highlighter. I've never seemed to find one that, I don't know, that I deem is what I want, that is peachy enough but light enough. I don't know. So I will show you natural lighting pictures of this so that you can really see what's going on here. And today I'm going to use the Sealed with a Kiss lipstick here, Glossy Lip Stain. Like I said, in-person karate class today, I'll be wearing a face mask. this is really gonna have a good wear test. I don't know if I can use this. I don't know if I'm allergic or what, but it is what it is. Just to keep it sterile for now. I mean, if I learn that I can really use it, I'll just use it. But for now, I'm gonna use a Q-tip to apply it. So let's see what we actually get with this one here. Yeah, it already is starting to look like it might be brighter than it appears. Let's see. Oops, it's kind of a lot. I do think it's brighter and like redder, pinkier than it appears. Oops. That's not that bright. It looks brighter in there. Formula is definitely interesting. I guess I'm expecting it to go on like a liquid lip, and it's not, and I mean it shouldn't because that's not really what it is. But it's moving around like a gloss. It is. But there's also a little bit of like a liquid lipstick-ness to it. Does that make any sense? I mean, it's pretty. I think it's gonna go with a lot. We'll see how the formula is and see if I get sick from it. So just a couple extra thoughts before I move to the next look. This is starting to feel funny. It hasn't been on that long. A little bit cooling, maybe. Maybe I'm just allergic to it and having a reaction. I don't know. To be determined, to be continued. And otherwise, I just wanted to say that so far, my prediction is going to be that it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be pretty darn close and enjoyable. Alright, so this morning, before I take my shower, I'm making a sacrifice. I'm gonna put on this lip mask that I don't want to put on my face, and I'm gonna put on these masks that I don't want to put on my face. I don't like things like this, but for Avatar, I'll do it. I guess I could use it because I look terrible. I didn't think I looked this bad. So this is it's supposed to be overnight. Sorry, I can't go that far. But it says apply to the lips in the evening and leave on overnight for best results. Can also be used during the day as needed. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll leave it on for a little bit, see how I feel about it. It's got this little plastic thing. Looks like this. I don't know, maybe that's what jasmine tea smells like. I've never smelled it, so it's got like a little zing to it, I guess. Maybe citrusy. I really don't know. So I'm just gonna take the tiniest bit of this. I hate it already. And I really probably can't do this. I'm probably gonna get an allergic reaction or get sick or something. Yeah. It's like kind of like melty Vaseline. Hate it. Then I'm gonna start with this one here, the Katara one. Apply to clean skin and leave on for 5 to 10 minutes. Rinse thoroughly, use as often as needed. Dive into deep hydration with this nourishing cream mask, formulated with hyaluronic acid, marine algae, that makes sense, aloe and vitamin E. Soak it up, rejuvenates dry and overworked skin, leaving you with a revived complexion. Sounds like a lot. So I'm gonna open this up. And it's all stuck to the top because I dropped everything off my dresser before. So it's blue. That's kind of cool. Almost smells like cucumbery. Like fresh and maybe a little aquatic. guess like that. I don't want to. I don't think I've ever even tried a mask like this before. I did try one with like a sheet mask, like maybe once or twice, and I absolutely hated it. And I got an allergic reaction from it, so this should be fun. Alright, if I pretend it's moisturizer, even that, I hate things on my face. If it's a powder, that's one thing, but anything like liquidy or creamy, I just... So that's it. I walk around like this now, right? I think. Put the cucumbers on my eyes and stuff. Yeah, I hate it. I'll be back. Maybe I'll do like 7 minutes if I can stand it. Alright, so it has been 7 or 8 minutes, and this feels about the same. This is now like a sticky kind of consistency, and I'm going to take it off with warm water and a makeup eraser. So, I mean, maybe my lips feel a little suppler. Maybe my skin feels a little smoother and looks more hydrated. I don't know. I know these things are usually supposed to take, like skincare takes a while, right? So now I'm going to try this one. This is like even worse, and I have to keep it on for longer. This is the Big Detox Mud Mask. Hit the reset button with this deeply detoxifying mud mask. I don't know what that means. Formulated with potent bamboo charcoal and kaolin clay, the Big Detox draws out impurities, leaving you with a renewed complexion. I don't know what that means, and I'm afraid to find out. Apply a thin layer to clean skin. Leave on for 5 to 20 minutes. Rinse thoroughly. Use as often as needed. Definitely not going to make 20 minutes with this. Ew, look at it. I don't want this thing on me. Look, there's so much on here. That smells terrible. Maybe like, I don't know. I feel like a tea tree oil kind of smell. Chemically, but kind of planty. I don't like that at all. Feels like paint, which doesn't belong on my face. Ugh. Oh, I hate this. I absolutely hate this. Oh, a thin layer. It did say that, right? Okay, so... Oh, it smells bad. I don't like this at all. I feel like this one's definitely drying down faster. Ugh. I don't know if I think that's better or worse. Aww. Have you ever seen such an unhappy Jessica? Yuck. Alright, so it's definitely like drying down. This is already dry. I don't know what to make of this. I really don't. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going to remove it with a makeup eraser. Actually, my lips I removed with a dry paper towel. Let's see how long I survive this one. What is it doing? Wait a minute. Do you see this? Is it like sinking into my pores? This is where I have like the most pores. Oh, here too. Ugh, I don't like where this is going. It's continuing to happen, and I just want it off. It feels so strange. I don't like this at all. I look like Squidward. So I have kept this on for 15 minutes. I can't wait to take it off. This is what it looks like at this point. like I said, anywhere where there's more pores, it did some speckle stuff. I don't know. And it feels tight. So I'm gonna go take this off. So I feel like my pores look bigger now, and I feel like there's like a gray cast in some places. So maybe it's just not all the way off, but I mean, I don't know what it's really supposed to do. I don't know if you're supposed to like follow that up with something. I really don't know anything about skincare. Skincare people out there will have to let me know about all that. Feels maybe a little smoother, a little tighter. But I mean, the appearance of it doesn't look great. I mean, I didn't think it was going to magically fix all this. Maybe I did. But, yeah, see here, like I feel like here is more porous now. Here, 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 here. So yeah, I don't know. But like I said, I can't really judge. Not a skincare person at all. Alright, so now that that's over, let's go back to makeup. So yesterday's look did spread. The only reason I'm not like that upset about it is just because A, it didn't crease and didn't like look bad, and B, like it didn't pass that deep, not deep, the matte blue that I had, but that may have been just because, remember, I only used one shade in the crease. So usually I use 2 and sometimes even 3 if I'm feeling daring and dumb, but because of my eye shape, it's just not gonna work. But it probably didn't pass too far because there wasn't much for it to cover, you know what I mean? So even if it still covered some, it was the same color underneath. So I probably would have been more upset if I had 2 colors in the crease and it covered one of them, you know what I mean? The eyeliner, yeah, no, the eyeliner, the shimmers are not made for there. The highlighter, yeah, odd. It wasn't as peachy once I really like had it on. It really was more just icy, off-whitish. I mean, it was pretty, but I was hoping that it would be more peachy. And the lip stain, I mean, for, you know what, for an in-person karate class and wearing a mask, it held up well. But it did fade eventually. It left like the tiny bit of stain left, but yeah. Today I'm going to do the Earth Kingdom look, starting with my BH Cosmetics brush with a 3 on it. I'm going to go into Earth Kingdom, which is just a little beige. And today I have primer on this eye and not this eye, just to see if there's a difference. This beige is very light. Like so light that you're not really even seeing it on me. And that's pretty bad then, because I'm really pale. This one might be a tough one to figure out then how it wears without primer. If nothing's going on, really. That's all we got. Then I'm going to take my IBY crease brush and let's see what this Earth Rumble shade really is. I'm going to put this in my crease. I'm still having trouble figuring out what this is. Okay guys, tell me what it is. I mean, maybe putting it over the beige, it's going to bring out more of the brown. If I looked from afar, would I know that there's green in this? I don't know. I mean, but looking up close, there's definitely green in it. But to call it a green, I don't know if I could really do that. And there's definitely less pigment and more like blending happening on this side. So there is definitely a difference between primed and not primed in application. Then I'm taking that shade on my pinky. I'm gonna say that's a brown. That's weird. It's not coming. I don't think I've ever had a matte do that. That's weird. I'm putting this on the outer third. It's a little patchy. I love Avatar, but I gotta be honest. That's what you guys want to hear. Taking my BH Cosmetics brush with a 6 on it, I'm just gonna try and fill that gap and shape it a little bit. I'm thinking we can't call this a green. I mean, I did see some people's swatches where it looked green. Do you see it looks green? I don't. Then I'm gonna go into Quicksand, which is a goldy bronze. And I'm gonna put that on the inner 2/3 of my lid. This one's also like very soft. Still pigmented though. I'm just gonna blend it into whatever color this is. I mean, it's very pretty. And I mean, this look is nice if this is what you're going for. But I don't think this is a green. I'm disappointed. I mean, it still works for Avatar. Because again, the elements, earthy, whatever. But personally, and I think other people agree, would have liked for this to have been a deep green, matching some of the Earth Kingdom garb from the show. I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics brush with a 5 on it, go back into Earth Kingdom, and put this under my lower lash line here. Not that you can really see it. Just across like the outer half. Then I'm going into Earth Rumble, and I'm going to put that closer to my lower lash line over that same area. And then I'm going to take Quicksand and apply that on the inner third to inner half of the lower lash line. And of course, I don't like it like that. I'm going to do it with my finger. That's better. And blend it into the other colors. Alright, then I'm going to take the other Fresh Kiss glossy lip stain. This is in the shade Fanatic. It's the super bright red one. Get ready. Just so you know, to get this Q-tip, I went into different lighting. And there is now like a greenish shift over here where the two shadows overlap. So I'm wondering now, is this really green? Even if it doesn't look like it. Or is there like a secret little subtle shift in this shadow that can only be seen if you put it over something darker? This is so bright. What were they thinking? Here we go. Yeah, it's like a pink red. It's not even like an orangey red would have made more sense. I mean, if you layer this more, I'm sure it'll be like redder, but Oh yeah, and also in different lighting yesterday, that Water Tribe shade that I wasn't sure what was going on with, it was like an iridescent lavender in a different light, so there's that. I forgot about the eyeliner. This is Groundbreaker, the top one. It's brown shimmer, like a brown copper shimmer. It's probably not going to work out. I'm going to put this on my lower lash line. Ooh, look at that. I can actually see it. Look at that. So maybe I'll have better luck with this one. I, of course, wanted to have better luck with the blue one, but it is what it is. I was actually looking on the site today, and a lot of the stuff has sold out by now, but it's been a while. So I don't know when that happened. Nice. And I'm sure it's nice on the lid too. So the last thing for this look is the Supershock Cheek in Got Glow, the one that had Aang on it. This is like the more tie-dye one. I'll humor you. I'll use my Moda contour brush at first. Nothing. Not really. So I'm gonna go in with my finger. Ooh. So that comes out to be like a golden champagne. And I'm gonna use this as my highlighter. I think maybe they should have done a Supershock blush and one highlighter. But that's just my opinion. And of course, I'll show you natural lighting of this one so you can see what it really looks like. I mean, pretty basic, natural-ish shade. I guess that fits. Also, another shameless plug. I wore this one today.